Hello and welcome to the Gfinity Pro Scrims. My name is Chris Trout, aka the Trout91, and we're going to be spectating a pro scrim between XTAZ and TEC Esports. Full of names you'll probably recognize who have played in multiple teams and have been around the scene for a long time. Some up-and-coming talent as well thrown into the mix. It should be a great affair. Most of these guys being at the recent events, the most recent one, Ice Series 50. TEC actually getting to, I believe, 4th place in that one. So it looks like the XTAZ members have got quite the feat to overcome in this series. So we're going to be starting the game off. The first map is going to be Domination on Freight. One that is favourable for the spawn locking. It does have very predictable spawns, and it can be quite difficult to break out of them if you're up against a very well organised team. Creates for some interesting battles on all three game modes for Search and Destroy and Blitz. Not particularly one of my personal favourite maps, but I suppose it may differ with some of the pros. But we have seen some incredible plays made on this map on all game modes. I believe there was quite a few over the past few weekends. I remember specifically in Blitz, we saw Crimsic make that huge 4-piece. We saw McGee at the weekend making a 4v1 clutch in Search and Destroy. Let's see if we can see some big plays in the Domination from one of these two team members. And we are on board with Crazy, formerly with Refuse for Black Ops 2, has become a TEC member for Ghosts. And he's going to be watching this right-hand side to check if anyone does come through this alleyway. He's going to get stunned twice, in fact. Wongy actually picking up a kill on Realize, and Mello trying to answer back in that one. Robs is going to pick up a kill on Luke. Mello does finally get a kill on Fizzy. Wongy's still going strong there, but Crazy's going to shut him down and make sure no one caps that B flag. And we are on board with Robs. Let's see what he's doing. He's moving down the left-hand side with that MTAR. Just checking to see if he can get the cut-offs. Try and get some members down. It's a bit of a stalemate so far. Quite into this game already, and no one has actually made an attempt for the B flag. Netchrome doing some great supporting role with the Remington as they're trying to take the B flag. Can they get it? Crazy gets a big 2-piece. Gets the 3-piece in the end. And he's going to get shut down by Luke as they are still losing that flag to the TEC lineup. Grenade's going to go down. Realize picks up a kill. Necromancer's back with a 2-piece. And it looks like TEC do get away with the B flag in the end. We're on board with Crazy, that man who got the 3-piece to help them cap that flag in the end. Just going to do some defensive work right now. Gets the drop shot on Nechrome. Can he finish with a second? No. Robs is going to get 2 in answer. Crazy as well. That's all 4 members of the XTAZ team down, and they're going to push up into the spawns and try and engage them in some good old-fashioned spawn trapping. He's going to try and put some shots down. Does eventually get a kill on Necro. Gets the second on Wongy. Beautiful play by Crazy right there. And he's going to hang around the barrel, see if he can pick up another one. But no, Luke with the Bison's going to shut him down. Realize trying to get a kill with the AR. He does in fact do that. He's going to reload and drop down behind these boxes. Easy kill on Necrome right there. He is 5 and 3 at the moment in this hangar. Let's see what he's going to do. He's actually going to back out as he realizes the team coming around the flanks. He turns at the wrong time, and he's going to get shut down as we jump on board with Fizzy. He's going to come around the backside and try and cap that C flag. There are quite a few members of the TEC lineup lurking around this area. He's going to chuck some preemptive grenades to try and keep them away as long as possible. Does manage to neutralize that flag, so one of them's going to have to drop back, and now this is the time they want to be pushing onto that B flag as Luke picks up a kill on Mello right there. Robs is on that right-hand side trying to put some long shots down. It's not going to work out, and he's going to back off and reload into this right-hand building. Can he pick up this kill? No, he's some shots fired. He does eventually pick up Fizzy. Can he pick up the second? Yes, Necrome a bit foolish to challenge that one in the end. And Rob's still going on this terror as he jumps up onto the catwalk, trying to jump in the second building. He's going to actually fail, but try and make it look as cool as you like. We didn't see that, Robs. No, we didn't. But he is going to try and pick up another kill. Luke's going to put him down. We're on board with Crazy once again. He does enjoy these these crates over on the left-hand side, but he's going to get killed for his actions once again. And it looks like the XTAZ lineup going to go and jump on that flag as Realize picks up 2 kills. Robs picks up another one as well, and they have in fact lost that B flag, so it's up to them to try and pull this back. They do have a nice healthy lead with 2 minutes left in this half. Let's see what they're going to do. Fizzy's going down, desperately trying to get hold of that flag. Crazy doing a great job of putting kills down. Necrome again supporting with that ARs. They're losing that flag. Great 2-piece from him as Realize picks up the kill on Necrome in kind there. Let's see what Robs is going to do. He's going to chuck out some stun grenades, put some MTAR shots. He's not sure where he's going to pop out next. Does a great job of putting down Fizzy there. He's going to move onto the B flag and jump on the train to see if he's got a better angle at shooting across the map. He's going to put shots down, does eventually get Wong in the end. He's going to move over to the left-hand side. Crazy coming up the right. He's shut down by Luke. Mello's going to pick up a kill on Luke in kind. Fizzy with a big two-piece right there. Can he follow it up with any more kills? Mello's going to shut down Fizzy in the end. Necrone pushing forward as they have lost that B flag in the fray of it all. He's going to chuck a smoke down as well, I believe. Trying desperately to pick up the B flag as Crazy moves to the left-hand side. He is on those crates once again. He really does enjoy that left-hand side of the map. And Mello's going to move onto this right-hand side. We've got 3 members of the TEC lineup all stranded on this right-hand side. Could easily make for one of the XTAZ members to move down the left and get a good flank and potentially 3 kills all in total. But Wongy and Fizzy trying to make a good job of getting this flag. Not going to quite happen yet, as they do put 2 people down, I believe. Realize doing some great job of AR supporting. Wong is going to stay strong and shoot that kill. Luke's going to go down. It looks like Mello doing a great job with that 2-piece. It picks up Wongy in the fray of it again. He's going to move to the catwalk and see what's going to happen. There's 25 seconds left, and it's still a fairly even game right now. There's quite a few points in favor of TEC, but it could go any way, as we've seen in previous domination matchups. Kills going all over the board. I can't even stay on board with everyone quick enough because it's such hectic time. And there's actually 2 neutral flags on them at the moment. Wong is going to try and pick up this B flag and get themselves as many points before the halftime break, before the switch. And we're going to see some kills go down. And there it is. It's going to be a 24-point lead in favor of TEC. They Realize doing a great job. 16 and 8 in that. Very good kills all across the board for the TEC lineup. Realize as well the AR support player getting 3 captures in that game. So some great objective play by him. And the fact that we don't have Stalker enabled currently in this rule set, it does show you just how vital a good AR can be to your game. And so, as it is in good old domination fashion, we're going to start up the second half of this domination. If you are new to competitive play, in domination we play 2 5-minute halves. So one team will start on one half, the other team will start on another half of the map, and we will play those 5 minutes. You'll swap over at the halftime break, and the accumulative score will be totaled up. So just bear in mind that TEC do have a 24-point lead going into this second half. It's up to XTAZ to pull this back, and I would expect to see a very aggressive start. You've got to come out of the gates, all guns are blazing on domination when you are 24 points behind, because although it can be caught up very, very quickly, that lead can also be increased just as quickly. So let's jump on board with the TEC lineup and see how it is that they are keeping such an aggressive lead going as Realize picks up the kill. Let's switch on board to the middle camera and see how these 2 teams are going to come out. Looks like the TEC lineup moving down the right. Fizzy's all alone on that B flag. He's shut down by Mello as well. Fizzy's going to try and answer on that. It's not going to happen. Crazy picks up Wongy, so it looks like they're going to try and go for the B flag straight away. Necrone putting some shots down. Luke gets 2 kills in it. Fizzy picks up another one, so it's time for XTAZ to make a move. They do get Realize down. That's all of them down. It's got to be an easy B flag, as they're all going to pour onto it and cap it as quickly as possible, as they're all spawning on the A flag right now. And they've actually got, I believe that was Luke trying to cut them off before they could get there, just delay it as long as possible, and they do pick up the B flag. But after all that, they have in fact gone down. TEC are going to try and cap this back quickly as possible. They have got some good favourable spawns, XTAZ, to make something happen here. Luke and Fizzy going big. Crazy gets one. Wongy also picks up a kill. Actually, it was a team kill there. Necrone finally finishes it up, so they're going to retake this B flag before it goes in the hands of TEC. And they are once again spawning on that A flag back in the crates. They've got to make something happen and move forward. And with Necrone sitting up in one of those buildings with that supporting AR role, it's going to be very difficult to break down. It's up to Realize to try and pick off some kills at a distance as much as possible and let his SMGs get into position to take that B flag. Look at Realize, he's moving up. Just being a little bit cautious. He doesn't want to give away any kills. They're not behind. No, in fact, they are ahead. No, sorry. They are behind by about 10 points now. They still have that 14-point lead, and they're still 3 minutes 20, so I don't think they're in too much of a rush to move forward. But Wongy and Luke picking up stranded kills right there. You can't be giving away kills like that. You've got to stay together and stay alive to make the push and count the flags that you need to secure the victory. As Mello is going to sit on this train, just waiting to pick up some kills. Fizzy answers with 2 kills, and he gets the 3rd in the end. Necrone finishes up with the 4th, and TEC are just floundering at the moment. They haven't got an answer for what XTAZ have brought to the table in their second half, and it's pretty much even at this point in time. It's not much in it. Crazy picks up a kill on Luke with the knife there, as we're on board with Fizzy. Fizzy answers with a knife of his own on Crazy, just waiting enough for it, and they're actually losing the B flag, but Mello doing a great job of keeping him at bay, and it looks like TEC are going to take this flag back once again. I think the XTAZ guys just got caught out of position, weren't too focused on the B flag and protecting it, and they have suffered for it, so then now they've got to actually get it back. Wongi with a failed grenade on the wall there. He's going to have to try and recover his position. He has got that Remington out, playing a bit more of a defensive role this half. Picks up 1 kill. Can he pick up the second? Yes, he does, but Realize answers on him. Realize with a second on Necrome. Let's see what he's going to do. He is doing a great job of protecting that B flag right now. 5 and 5 this half with 1 capture to his name right at the beginning. So a little bit less of an aggressive role, it seems, so far. Doesn't get the kill on Luke. He knew he was lurking around there somewhere, but they have neutralized the flag. So it's all even. I'm pretty sure TEC will be looking to just keep going. I mean, if it does stay like this, I don't imagine it will do. It's not really going to hurt them that much, as they do still have a good lead over the XTAZ members. And Luke is going to try and shuffle onto that B flag. He's going to put another kill down. And it looks like they are going to cap this B flag very quickly, as the TEC lineup are just spawning on the A flag. They're going to try and cap this back in their favor. So the points are going to go very heavily in the XTAZ favor right now. Mello manages to put Luke's spree down. Robs is trying to get out of this spawn lock he's found himself in, and he knows there is a member of the XTAZ lineup lurking around this train right now. He is going to go down, and he's going to turn out onto these trains. Can he pick up his kill? No, Luke doing a great job of just waiting for him to come out. Wongi picks up a kill with a Remington, so it's looking like XTAZ are going to come back into this. They've got a minute to try and equalize it up, and it looks like they are behind by about 7 or 8 points right now. If they can hold on to this, they will take the lead and win the first map of the series. Necrome and Luke doing a great job of just killing them when they need to. Realize answers back with 2 kills. This is the time for TEC to move up and try and get that flag back in their favor. Bit of a delayed push from them, though. It seems like there's only one Lone Ranger going forward. Necrome's going to try and get up onto that big building at the top and try and have something. And TEC have just flooded it with 3 members on the flag. They're surely going to be neutralized. No, but they are still on it. Luke's trying to defend it as best he can. Crazy does a huge amount of work to get that double kill there. Can he pick up a third? No, he doesn't. Robs gets the kill again on Wongi. So they still have the flag in their possession, and they can keep this. They will, in fact, win the game. There's 20 points in it right now. I don't think XTAZ are going to take this one, and it looks like TEC doing just enough to keep this game in their hand. As Robs, he picks up a beautiful 2-piece there. Great shots with the Bison. And that's going to be it. They do take the lead right at the dying moments of the game, and they're going to win the first map there. Extremely exciting and close stuff from both of those teams in that one. But TEC just managing to hold out in the end. It was a great performance from the XTAZ lineup to bring that back. I'm quite surprised at how that ended, and I was sure that XTAZ were actually going to take it in the end. But that is the first map going to TEC. We'll be back with some Search and Destroy right after these commercial breaks. Welcome back to the Gfinity Pro Scrims. My name is Chris Trout, aka the Trout91. We're watching XTAZ and TEC go a one-on-one. Let's see how it all pans out. And we are going to be playing Search and Destroy on Warhawk. The first map taken by TEC in the end. It was a very close match. 24-point lead to TEC at the halftime break. And then towards the end, they only won it by the narrowest of margins. And XTAZ had it there on a plate to win. It looked like they got a little bit overzealous and couldn't match up in the end. But it was an exciting ending nonetheless. And Warhawk, one of my favourite Search and Destroy maps. I'm a little bit disappointed that Domination actually got dropped from the map rotation, but obviously that's something that is up for debate. It was a very exciting match, especially when there was a massive scramble for the B flag, but I suppose other people have a different opinion, and that's all fair game. But we're going to jump on board with the attacking side. Let's see what Mello and Co can cook up this time. He is using the M-Tarn. He's actually going to jump on the top lorry with that L116 thermal sniper rifle. Check down at Gina's Bakery. Crazy's actually going to get into a battle. He picks up Nechrome. Luke picks up Crazy in return. And it looks like the XTAZ team very defensive so far. They know it's 3v3. Robs picks up a kill on Luke. So surprised about that. Almost didn't catch it from the eye. But Rob's just checking under this truck. He's going to look into the mail room and see what he can pick up, and it's only going to be Mello in there. Looks like the XTAZ members are a little bit reluctant to move in there. Wongy with that Remington, just pre-aiming the corners in case something happens. Fizzy picks up a kill on Mello, so it's going to be 2v2. Wongy's going to chuck a stun into the post office and just check that no one's hiding in there. Fizzy looking on the backside. He knows that there is two members in here, and they know that they're not going to go anywhere else, and it's too late in the game probably to rotate round in an organized fashion, and Wongy's probably going to be able to spot them if they did do something like that. So they know they've got to plant it, and Fizzy's just bringing out the backside. They want to pincer them in. It looks like the bomb's going to try and go down. Wongy's going to pick up an easy kill on Robs there. Not the most organized fashion from the TEC guys. They've got to do something here. Realize he's going to try and jump around the corner. He doesn't spot anyone there. Is he going to come around this side? He said no! Wongy's going to shut him down. That's going to be 1-0 to XTAZ in there. Realize, expecting him to be in the post office. Wongy just making the smart move of sitting on the doorway. He does a great job of getting a hip fire, drop shot kill, and realize the two ARs going at it. And Wongy's going to put him down where he stands. So let's see how XTAZ answer their attacking formation in this next round. See what they have to say. Fizzy using a Remington. Luke's going to have a sniper rifle. It looks like he's running straight for the alleyway. And that was actually really smart play from the XTAZ lineup. They shoot the gate just so that Luke doesn't have to do it. And just as I say that, a Semtex comes out from Robs onto Luke just to shut him in his tracks. But it was a very smart play not to hinder Luke's running. He's clearly got his running shoes on just to try and get that alleyway as soon as possible and cut them off before they do come down that right-hand side of the map. He can carry on getting there as quickly as possible. One of the other guys probably had a silencer to just make sure that he didn't get hit. He was that didn't make sense. He wasn't heard, and that he could carry on with his sprinting and get there as quickly as possible in case that someone else had a sprinting class. Mello actually picks up a hit fire kill there, and no, what was he doing on Fizzy? Should have been ADSing. It's as if his left trigger has broken all of a sudden. And that's going to leave Crazy in a 2v1 situation here. He actually shot a dead body, so they know exactly where he is. We've got 30 seconds left. Don't need to challenge it, but they're going to do it just to show off. And it is 2-0 to XTAZ right now, and they are in the driving seat of this Search and Destroy. And once again, it is Wongy with the thermal this time. Doing a great job with that reflex sight attachment that comes with the thermal. Great job by him and the XTAZ crew, so they're showing that they are superior on both the defense and attacking side for these first two rounds. Let's see what it is that TEC are going to do to try and prove that they are the superior team. We're on board with the defensive side right now. Luke has got his running shoes on once again. They've actually sent two members to A, expecting something to happen there, but no. It looks like the entire TEC team are going to go straight to the B bomb site, and Nechrome picks up an easy kill on Crazy. Bit questionable from him. He was all alone in that situation in mid-sprint, and he didn't have much to actually gain from that situation. But Luke, you can see they really utilize his running factor, just trying to get to positions that can cut TEC off and stop them in their tracks, because it looks like they're very predictable with their attacking side. They always seem to move to the B bomb site, and he just wants to get in those positions that TEC are looking to get into first. And Luke's going to actually pay for jumping out very early there. He didn't need to do that. Rob's checking the backside from the post office with that thermal sniper rifle. Realize also with a sniper rifle. Necrome's going to back off. Mello's up on the steps with that SMG. Very delayed from these guys. They could have probably put the bomb down by now, but you never know in a situation like Search and Destroy. It's easy for us to say as the casters that they could do something, but they never actually fully know whether they can do something. And Mello's going to come through this alley. We're going to meet someone, and it is going to be Wongy. Just scoping down that rifle, and it's not going to pay out for him. Realize picks up a kill on Necrome in response to taking down Mello. So 1v1, and Realize picks up the kill finally to bring TEC back into this. It wasn't the greatest of rounds by TEC, but equally wasn't a great round by the XTAZ members. And Fizzy's just going to pay for that. Realize fully tagged there, just about does a great job of holding his aim with that AR. He is such a strong AR. I've played against Realize before, and he is an incredible, incredible player. Not one to be taken for granted with that Remington, that's for sure. We're going to jump on board with the XTAZ as they are on the offensive lineup. It looks like Luke's going to once again go for the rush down the alleyway as the Semtech's going to come out for the second time. I would imagine so, but no, Robs gets taken out with that Semtex. Bit foolish by him. He should have really known that Luke was probably going to try it again. Does work out for Luke, and he's going to stay watching this right-hand side. Let's see what happens, as it looks like the entire TEC team are going to move down the middle alleyway, trying to make something happen. Mello picks up Necrome, so it's a 3v2 situation. Luke's still sitting up in this backside. Oh no, it's 3v3, sorry. But Luke's going to turn with great timing, picks up one kill. He does pick up the Remington, aiming down the alleyway. He's surely going to meet someone. There's the shots going down, and he's going to pick up the third kill of the round. That was fantastic play by the XTAZ team. Luke especially doing the plays that he needed to, but a great little teamwork just shooting that fence once again so that he can get there in time, and he does get there. Great timing to make sure he can pick up Robs in mid-Semtex chucking. So that was overall a great little team play, even though it was one man mostly carrying out the duties. Great thinking from them. I haven't seen that, in all honesty, until now, but suppose I don't watch every game that happens in pro, you know, scrims or in tournaments. So I could be wrong. Could be multiple times people have done that. But personally, first time I've really seen that. But we're on board with Mello. Mello picks up a kill on Luke. I think he knows that someone else is around here. He's going to check this middle building. Necrome's going to shut him down with 2 kills. Crazy picks up the kill on Necrome in response. So it's a 2v2 situation. XTAZ not in a great position right now. They're right at the back of the spawns. Crazy does spot him on the top of the truck. He's going to try and pre-fire. That stun grenade is going to come down. He's a little bit nervous. He knows that someone's going to be coming. He does try and pre-fire as the grenade comes down. And they're actually backing off still again. They're in no position to get anything on this B bomb if it does go down. And they're a little reluctant to try and put it down. You've got to be thinking that Crazy should be scoping this out to make sure they can get the quick plant down. Surely they're not going to be thinking about a rotation right now. It's no time at all. And they know they must be on the other side of the map, just spotting them out. And it kind of looks like they are trying to do something here. Or are they going to double back? The alleyway shut, so no one's going to be coming through there without being heard. We have got one member challenging. There's still another one in the middle of the map. They must be thinking that there's a potential risk of a rotation, but surely not this late in the game. And the bomb does finally go down. Crazy watching the mailroom. He's going to come head-to-head with one more. Wongy getting the drop shot. Robs is answered on Fizzy, so it is a 1v1 situation. Wong is going to quickly reload. He's got 30 seconds. Is he going to come through the alleyway? He does. He's going to knife it. Has he heard that? He is going to back off just in case he is round that corner and does hear it. Oh no, he's going to get shot in the back. Expecting him to be at the other half of the map. That's why he has knifed the alleyway door and backed off, expecting him to come out of hiding, but it doesn't work out. Rob stays strong, stays in his position, and does a great job of taking him out completely unseen. So easy kill for him. He does bring a round in favor of TEC right there. Some great plays as we see the scoreboards right there. 6 and 5 for Necrome doing a great job with his kills. Fizzy 3 and 2 with 2 plants. Rob's 4, 4 and 1 plant. Great job from those, but it's fairly even across the board right now. Very even game. And it looks like XTAZ have gone for an all-out aggressive rush on that A bomb site. Necrome picks up one more kill on one of the TEC members. It looks like Luke's going to rotate back round in case someone is there. He does spot someone there. Mello's going to take him down in mid-sprint. Rob's with that thermal trying to get a wall bang. It's not going to happen for him, though. It is a 2v1 situation. The problem with aggressive rushes like this is it can be a little bit stalled when it comes to putting the bomb down, especially if a kill does go down against them. And it looks like Necrom's going to get finished up there. Very tall task for him to try and pull off a 3v1 clutch when he's only in one building and every single member of the TEC lineup is bearing down on him. He's eventually going to get caught out no matter how many people he manages to take down. And that's going to be 3-all in this map. We're all square, and it is going to be the TEC lineup on the attack. Let's see what they're going to pull out. Rob's still using that thermal sniper rifle. Are they going to be pushing towards A? It looks like they are. A little bit of a delayed rush. Rob's going to try and look for this crack in the fence. No, doesn't pick up that kill. Would have been a great little first blood for him. It's not going to happen. You can tell he's a little bit annoyed by that with the way he's YYing his guns there. Melo's going to push up to the right hand side. There's actually one sitting on the bomb as well. I don't think they're aware of that though. Luke's around the backside with a Remington. Wongy just checking over to the A bomb site. Robs picks up Fizzy. Fizzy completely stranded there. Would have been a little bit better for XTAZ to put a little bit more support and covering fire in a situation like that. Fizzy was pretty much left stranded with nothing to do, and we do spot a TEC member coming around the backside. Sorry, TEC member, that is going to be an XTAZ member. Robs actually picks up another kill there, so it is 2v2 situation now. Robs gonna look around there. He does spot someone on the stairs. He's gonna pull out the thermal. Realize picks up a kill. Lucas is back with a grenade. Oh, gets a hit marker with a thermal sniper, but he knows that's time to put the bomb down. He's not gonna challenge that in a hurry because he is gonna be fully tagged. It's not gonna take much for Robs to put him down in a situation like that. He's gonna put that bomb down. Jump in the building. You're gonna be sure that Necrom knows that he's got to be sitting in that building. There's not that many hiding spaces on this bomb site that he can really be lurking in. But he's gonna check his corners just to be sure. He does spot Robs completely out of position. Not the best of corners for Robs to be sitting in. Necrom picks up an easy kill. I think he was predicting he'd come from the backside. Maybe that he was on the other bomb site or in the mid street, as that's probably the best place for an AR to be sitting. And unfortunately, Robs predicts it wrong, and Necrom gets an easy kill on him to put his team back in the lead 4-3. So it looks like the XTAZ team are going to be on the attack. Are they going to push to the B bomb site, or are they going to fake them out and go for the A? And it looks like, based on the start, they're going to move to that B bomb site. Realize just pre-aiming with that thermal. Robs and Mello going to be moving down through the garage. See what they can pick up. Luke's going to jump around the backside using that sprinting class to get there as quickly as possible. Does eventually switch to a Remington as he is on the attack. He's trying to see if he can get a first blood very quickly. Questionable setup from the TEC lineup. Two of them sitting right back in case there's the delayed push to A through the mid street. But knowing how this map pans out, it does look like most teams go for the B bomb site, and they have figured that out, and they're starting to move there, but the bomb is not going to go down straight away. That's actually going to be a first blood to Robs. Robs and Mello picking up a kill. So that's two members down. It's two members left for XTAZ to make something happen here. And Mello is on the alleyway, crazy trying to pick up a kill. He does eventually pick up that kill on Fizzy. A lot of ARs out in this round, a much slower paced round than we've seen previously. Swong is moving up the right hand side, does get shut down, even though putting some good shots onto Robs, I believe that was. It was in fact Robs with the SC 2010. Flinching a little bit, I was actually a little bit surprised. I look at his perks, he does in fact have focus on, but there's quite a bit of flinching there from him. But he does stay strong with his aim, and he does pick up the kill on Wong. So that's going to be 4-all. This is intense stuff between these two teams. It's going to take something very imaginative and interesting from one of these teams to separate the two. And we're getting to that time where you can have a draw going for as long as you want, but one team has to take the map one way or another. Let's just see how it's going to go. Is it going to be a 6-4, or is it going to be a good old-fashioned 5-all draw? And Mello trying to pick up Semtex. He does pick up Necrome with that Semtex, trying to pre-fire in case another one comes around the corner, but based on the map, it looks like the XTAZ team are not anywhere near enough to spot that. And Mello, it's going to be a kill going down. How has he not realized that Luke is coming from the mail room? Crazy goes down, and instead of responding to it, I actually saw him in the corner of his eye. Well, I say his eye, it's because of his screen, but you could actually just see his body enter the room, and at the same time, he didn't react to Crazy going down, and he's getting punished for it. There's both of them not paying attention to that doorway. Do get shut down. Luke's going to pick up another kill on Robs. I'm not sure what Robs was thinking in a situation like that. Just checking the mailroom once again, but you've got to assume that they're probably going to be sitting in there. If they picked up 2 kills from that position, they're probably going to sit there and wait for the third one to appear. Realize it's going to come out the side. That's going to be an easy kill for XTAZ, and they are at game point right now. So we see Fizzy doing a great job of just sitting on the spawn, just in case they came out. It was actually a fantastic setup for XTAZ. They had pincered him in. There was no way for them to get out whatsoever for the rotation. So all they had to do was wait for them to see if they did make a rotation, or if they put the bomb down, they could move as a free and pick up some easy kills. So it's up to Necrome and crew to pick up the final game of this map, and they can level up the series score at 1-1. It looks like he's going to move around this backhand alleyway to the B bomb site. Very defensive play from the TEC lineup, and they're predicting some sort of A-bomb rush right now. Necrome's going to move up onto this building. He's actually got a great position there if someone comes through the garage door, and there's actually one coming from the alleyway. Is he going to spot him? I think he might have noticed that something's there. Maybe his aim assist has just helped him out a little bit and is giving him away. Mello trying to chuck his Semtex out. It's not going to reach him, though. He's going to push on the stairs. Necrome gets that kill on Mello. Wongy just checking over across bomb as Luke is sitting on these steps. And he's pretty sure that someone's round this corner. It looks like all three members are going to come from this right-hand side. No, actually one's going to come through the middle building. He has spotted one more. So patient, so patient. Doesn't want to give away his position and put shots down. He knows that they've got to come to the bomb site. And there's three of them there. He's actually going to push forward now. Luke picks up crazy. He's going to turn, maybe pick up a second one. No, he puts the kills down. Realizing Robs get another kill in return. It's 2-2 now. In a matter of seconds, they've got 20 seconds to make something happen. Necrome in a great position now. Puts down Robs. There's another one going. Realize puts down Necrome. Wongy finishes it with a quick scope on Realize. And that's 6-4. XTAZ are back in the series at 1 apiece in maps. Trying to pick up a kill. It looked like he was trying to get a team kill on Necrome there, but does eventually get the quick scope on Realize. Great play from the XTAZ lineup. It looked a little bit shaky there for a second, but they held strong. Wongy putting himself in a great position. Great accuracy with that thermal L116, and they do a great job of equaling the series at 1-1. It's a great little matchup, I have to admit, and we're going to be back with Blitz as the third map right after these commercial breaks. Welcome back to the Gfinity Pro Scrims. My name is Chris Trout, aka the Trout91, and we are watching TEC versus XTAZ in this Pro Scrims series, and it is one apiece in maps. Third map is going to be a game of Blitz on Octane. It was TEC that took the domination by the narrowest of margins in the first map, and the Search and Destroy being won 6-4 by XTAZ with some very interesting plays and setups. We're going to be watching a bit of Blitz Octane. A very interesting Blitz map. You could say that one of the sides is a lot more stronger than the other one. Both teams are reminded that taking the Blitz, taking the care package in the middle of the map will result in a disqualification, obviously. And for some reason you can't actually remove it or disable it, which is a little bit surprising. Considering it's actually removed completely in Domination, I'm a little bit surprised it's not one of the options, but actually it looks like one of the team members is not connected to the game. So we're just going to rectify that quickly. I think it might have been Necrome that didn't actually connect or something like that. I will get an admin to check what exactly happened there. But it's been a good time to remind you to go follow us on Twitter. We do put up lots of good and interesting and funny tweets, such as, I don't know, I don't have an example actually, but either way, we do Twitter, and we do quite a few giveaways on the Twitterverse. I'm on there on the Twitter as well. If you hadn't noticed by the many times you've seen my name come up in the lower third, it is at the Trout91. We do have a Facebook page as well if you're interested in, well, if you still use Facebook. Who uses Facebook anymore? But if you like Facebook, we are at Gfinity UK, facebook.com/Gfinity UK, that is. It looks like we are ready to go again. Watching these two teams. Two of these teams with some incredible players on them, and they kind of float around this top 5 area where you just want to see them, you know, progress into the very top tier of placing at some point, because they are incredibly talented players, and there's no doubt that they deserve it with the amount of time and they put in the passion they have for playing this game. But we're just going to see how the lineups fare out. Very sporadic kind of layout from all the teams. They're all over the place right now. It looks like the TEC lineup is just going to be aggressive as anything and move up into this building. Mello's going to pick up a kill. He's actually going to come around the back. Just check that someone's not there. And Fizzy does pick up a kill in the end on him to shut him down quickly enough. 35 seconds gone. It's 0-0 here in the Blitz Octane. He's going to respawn, and he's going to come around this right-hand side. There's actually no one really there except for one on the truck. Is he going to spot Mello as he comes training down this right-hand side? I don't actually know what he's looking at. He's actually looking at the doorway. He's actually completely... I'm not sure if he left him on purpose or he just hasn't seen him. I have to assume he's just left him for the sake of leaving him, and he's probably called it out to one of his teammates that he is sitting there, but it looks like he's gone down. Mello's going to come right around the backside, so maybe he did leave him of his own accord, and he does pick up one capture for his team. Crazy's going to move into the diner through the kitchen side and see what he can cook up. He's going to come around the left-hand side. Looks like he's actually going to get challenged now. Luke's actually completely missed him on the diner. He's going to go through the left-hand side. No one's there to actually challenge him. He's going to pick up a second blitz to capture for his team, and he's actually going to come around the left-hand side and move for it again. He's got a very favorable spawn as well. One of the teammates, there's Fizzy. He picks up Fizzy, tries to get the tunnel, but he does pick up the blitz cap again. You have to say that the spawns were very favorable for Crazy right there, as he does pick up 2 blitz captures in a matter of seconds for his team. And all of a sudden, they find themselves 3-1 up, and during that entire escapade, it looked like XTAZ did actually get 1 blitz capture for themselves back. And there's actually one of the blitz members, XTAZ members, coming up the left-hand side, and he's actually delayed his run just to check that everything's clear. It was Crazy still moving up the left-hand side. They are going to get a capture for their side as well, so that's going to be 3-2. Crazy still moving up this left-hand side, trying to pick up a kill there. No, Necrome too strong with that AR, picks him up in return. Looks like Luke's going to move up into that hole. Realize sitting on the flag, but no one's actually there or near to getting to that portal. As we see a very defensive setup from the XTAZ members, they're just trying to regain their composure and organize some sort of push. As Robs tries to go for the portal, but it doesn't happen. Robs is also going to get shut down in favor. Looks like Mello. No, he was trying to sneak around the backside. Didn't anticipate a second man coming through that hole. And he's going to go down for his troubles. Realize playing such a defensive stance right here. He is very, very good and very, very patient with that AR when it comes to playing the defensive role. And he's going to actually turn. No, he doesn't pick up the kill on Fizzy, but Robs manages to pick up a kill just to stop him from getting a portal cap for his team. And we've just gone past the 2-minute left mark. And there it looks like the tech member is going to be moving down the right-hand side. Tries to pick up a kill. No, Luke answers back on Mello. Fizzy's going to run up that alleyway. Crazy still trying to make runs down the left-hand side. He's picked up by Wongy very quickly. He's actually using the SA-805, I think is the gun. I can't remember. It's actually the first assault rifle you can pretty much unlock, and it's a very strong one at that. And Fizzy just trying to get there, doesn't manage to get it in the end. Oh no, did he pick it up? I think he did actually. And there's just all sorts of stuff going on right now. I can't even keep up. And one of the things about this spectator mode is it's not very favourable to keeping up to date with what exactly is going on, especially when things get fast and frantic. You can either have the kill feed and a very difficult to maneuver player style camera operating system, or you have to settle for the no kill feed, which makes it very difficult to actually perceive what's going on, and a very simple way of maneuvering through the players. But looks like Tech actually managed to pick up a Blitz portal during my ramblings there, and it looks like it's 4-2 with 45 seconds left. Fizzy moving up this left hand side. He's going to meet someone on the truck. No, he doesn't. He's actually going straight past him. Mello, COD timing right there. Does pick up a kill. He picks up another kill. Necrome gets 2 of his own. Mello coming out with the backhand side. Picks up another kill on Necrome to avenge those 2 deaths. Is he going to pick up this another one? No, it looks like Fizzy going for the jump shot, but gets caught in the climbing animation on the tank. He's going to come around this Jeep. It doesn't manage to pick up the kill in the end. And that looks like Wongy picking up what was a stun grenade kill there in the end. So he must have been incredibly weak. Good effort from Mello though, and Crazy still pushing up this diner. He's been doing it all game long. He's been such a pain in the backside of XTAZ. He's going to go for the portal. Can he pick it up? No! Shut down by Wongy in the end. Luke just pre-firing there, thought someone was around the corner, and that half is going to finish at 4-2. Let's see what the XTAZ members have to cook up in response on the second half of Blitz. Mello with the final kill cam with that Emtar. He has got his running shoes on with that class. As we switch sides. And you could say that it seemed like XTAZ had the more easier side on that half. I suppose it depends on what you define the easier side for Blitz. I know that the spawns can be a little bit all over the place, especially as we saw Crazy there. He managed to get he got a very favourable spawn in the diner when he managed to pick up a Blitz capture, but it's also very set, the spawns, it seems, at least from what I've perceived of Blitz games I've seen, especially in a map like Strike Zone. Even though we don't play Strike Zone for Blitz, it was on the rotation for a very small amount of time. There were some very predictable and very set spawns. You could literally see people spawning, and I've seen videos around the interwebs that these spawns can be very, very set, and basically you can just watch people spawn. If you've ever been on a game of Shipment on COD 4, you basically can spawn trap people so you can kill them as they're spawning. So not particularly the most fun way to play a game, I have to admit, but that's the way the cookie crumbles and how the game is made. But looks like Tech pick up another portal in my ramblings once again. Bit of a stale game so far, but Crazy actually relays and picks up another portal in their favour. So it's now 6-2, and he spawned in the strip club, and he's going to try and go back up the left-hand side. He's going to meet someone in the middle, but Wongy's going to be picking it up. And Mello, once again, relays and gets it to 7-2 now. And Luke is going to try and pick up a capture if he can. No, Crazy shuts him down with an incredible turn on there. I don't think Luke was expecting that. He was just going to let him go on his way and not challenge it, but Crazy manages to put him down. Necrome's actually coming around the backside. He's playing quite aggressive for an AR in this role. Just trying to chuck some stun grenades and feel out where the position of the enemy team is. But they are up by 5 points, so they don't really need to make a hurry and moving out. And there's no way Necrome's going to lose a gun battle in that situation. Crazy manages to put him down. Fizzy moving up the right-hand side. He knows that someone's in this doorway. He does get the knife in the end on Realize. He's going to move right away from that because he knows that teams are going to know where he is. Just checking this back alleyway in case someone does spawn back here. Fizzy just making sure, cutting off that no one does come in, and they are pinned back in the side. So they've got to make some kills if they want to get this portal back for them. 2 minutes 45 on the clock to pick up 5 portals. Very much doable. especially if you relay like TEC were previously. He's going to put some shots down. Robs picks up the kill there. Wongy answers back with a kill on Robs. Realizes spawning quite out of the way, and the whole TEC team spawning on the other side at the strip club. And it looks like this is the time for XTAZ to pick up some easy caps right now. There's actually one of their members sitting in the apartments, and the portal has come off its cooldown. Crazy picks up a kill on Fizzy. Turns. Can he pick up this turn on? No, he doesn't. Oh, he just about gets away with it. Back into the apartments. He retreats. Jumps out onto the bus to make sure no one follows up. He does have support coming. Crazy backs off. His shots are going to go down on him. Just going to pre-aim and make sure no one comes. He actually backs off at the wrong time, and Luke picks up the kill on him. He's on the truck right now. Picks up an amazing headshot and realizes of all the people to get killed in an AR battle like that, it was realized. And Luke picks up the flag for his efforts. Great play by him. Incredible shooting. And that could be the start of the downfall for TEC. It's 7-4 right now. They have been kind of pinned into that corner of the map, and they haven't actually had a good way of getting out of it and trying to make something happen on the counter-attack. As Mello picks up a kill on Fizzy, he's going to move around this right-hand side, and there's only one member of the team. Actually, there's two members now. One has spawned in the garage, and Wongy shuts him down. He's sitting in that corner. He's going to get killed in return. Fizzy coming up this left-hand side. He's gone down. That's Crazy picking up the kill. Luke left still. Can he pick up the kill? Does manage to pick it up. Tries to get the second. He's not sure where he is, but he does know he's there. Wongy picks up an amazing kill just before the capture goes in, so it's 7-5 right now. A portal going in their favor during that action. I wasn't even aware of it. There's so much going on right now. There's a minute left to get 2 portals for XTAZ. Very doable. That's 30 seconds per portal pretty much. There's a 10-second cooldown timer, so there's only really about, I would say, a good 40 seconds in there to get these 2 portals in actual fact. And it looks like Luke does manage to pick up a kill on Robs. He actually took some fire there from one of the enemies. And they're moving up very aggressive right now. They're pinning him down. There's actually one member of the TEC lineup who's managed to penetrate the defense. Luke's going to pick up a flag, but if he's not aware of the man coming around the back, they're going to pick up the kill. Luke must be kicking himself right now. It is 20 seconds to go. They could still potentially get this. They have got 18 seconds left on the clock. They have to push forward and make this happen. There's one on the flag. He's shut down. Mello picks up Necro. There's another one coming forward. No, Crazy picks up a kill on Luke. 7 seconds left. They're not going to make it. They're too far away to pick it up. And TEC, just by the skin of their teeth, once again pick up the respawn game mode for their team to make the series 2-1. That was nail-biting stuff in the end. Great play from TEC on the defensive side. Equally great attacking threat from the XTAZ members. Just let one get through them. And that's the thing about Blitz, that could play an amazing game for 5 minutes, but that 1 second that you let it slip, someone can get around the back and pick up that portal. Such tense stuff right there. And realize I think that was 24-8 in the end. Incredible stuff. That was the Blitz. We're going to be back after the commercial with a Domination on Strike Zone. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you very soon. Hello and welcome back to the Gfinity Pro Scrims. My name is Chris Trout, aka the Trout91. We're watching XTAZ and TEC go at it, as it is 2-1 in the series to TEC. They took the Domination and the Blitz. XTAZ taking the Search and Destroy. Let's see how they fare up in the Domination on Strike Zone. I have to say that TEC are probably the favourites to win this, since they did win the Domination in the first half, but then again, XTAZ were very close to taking it away from them in the dying moments of that second half on Freight. Let's see how they fare on the on Strike Zone. It's one of those Domination maps that's more about your slaying ability than it is about your setups, because the map is so small and the spawns are so sporadic that something can easily just change. So you've got to make sure that you can get those kills when you can. If you can't get the setups, it does help massively. So it is one of those maps that is very reliant on your slaying power, but if you do get the setup, it can be incredibly detrimental to another team. So we're going to start off very early. Crazy chucking Semtex as stuns over the wall. See if he can slow down the enemy team. He's going to actually get slowed down in return. And there's one actually sitting on that C flag stairs. He's going to go straight for the kitchen. One of the XTAZ members going to go on that B flag. Just checking he's not going to approach from behind. Tries to pre-fire Wong. He shuts him down very early. Robs actually knows he's there. He doesn't hear him jump though, and picks up the kill right there. He's going to look at the kitchen. He knows someone's coming through there because of the tag that was left there. Tries to pre-fire, it's not going to happen. Still pre-firing. He does come around the back, and Robs picks up the kill on Necrome. Great stuff from Robs right there to pick up that B flag. There's actually one in there as well. Let's see what Robs does. Turns. Can he pick up the kill? No. Luke answers back with 2. Picks up a 3rd as well on Mello. That's great play by Luke. And he's going to pick up the B flag for his troubles. Great play from that man. He's been playing some incredible Call of Duty in this series, I have to admit. And he picks up the kill and realizes as well. Trying to pick up another kill in response, putting shots down, just delaying it, weakening Mello even better, just to make sure that he can't move. So even if he does, it's actually better for him because he's got to sit there. He has to stay there. He can't move. He's locked in. He knows exactly where he is. He's pretty much taking him out of the game. What was Luke doing? He did not need to challenge that. He had him in a position where he couldn't move. He had to make the play himself. He had to do something for his own. He was in no man's land. And he's let him go with, he's effectively let him go with murder. Because it was just such a good position actually for him to stay alive in that place. Because you knew he was going to die, and obviously he doesn't want to die. So eventually he's got to make the play. So he's basically allowing himself to lose time for his team. Whereas if he had died, it would be 5 seconds, he'd respawn with full health, probably get a better position and be on his way. But good play, I guess, from both of the players in that exchange, but it could have been incredibly good for Luke there. He would have made an incredible, well, he would have capped off what was already an incredible play. But we're back on board with Mello, the man who got away with murder, essentially. He does pick up a kill on Luke in the end. Once again, it looks like Luke's going to have to pay for letting Mello get away with what he did. So we're on board with Necrome. Doesn't know that Robs is sitting in that corner, and they are actually on the B flag. They've got to try and get out of this. Luke trying to put shots down on the overlook. Rob's going to come down to this A flag. There is a guy on the other side, though. He does spot someone. Necrome with some incredible AR work. Puts down 2 kills. Crazy answers back on Luke. Let's see what Necrome does. He does pick up another kill. He does spot another one. Tries to jump and pre-fire. Chucks a stun grenade to slow him down in his tracks. Looks around the corner. Does manage to pick up Robs in the end. Is he going to go for the C flag? There's another one behind the statue. Does pick up a kill on. Realize that quick draw coming in great handy there. No one actually challenging on the C flag, so it's going to be a relatively easy one for Necrome. Someone's coming from the overlook. Let's see if he spots it. One of them not actually sure where Necrome has gone. He's at the top of the stairs. He's just making sure no one comes out of the B flag. They do have 2 flags in their favor right now, so they can get a good spawn lock going on here. Necrome picking up another kill. He is on an incredible streak right now. Necrome switches to MTAR, just gets caught out in mid-sprint. Crazy making him pay for that one. Wongy picks up a Semtex on Mello. Wongy and Luke picking up kills on Robs, and realize there is a neutral flag going in the favor. They're actually... Ooh, a great Semtex coming out from Crazy there. He picks up 2 kills for his team. He's going to try and cap this as quickly as possible on his own. See what happens. They are spawning at the C flag and Pro Shop. He's just pre-aiming, just making sure that nothing happens. He is going to try and pick this up quickly. Luke shuts him down. That's some great play from Luke right there. Realize just sitting on the stairs, making sure that nothing happens. He is going to get challenged from both sides. He couldn't make his mind up who to go for first. And they are going to pick up that A flag. And it looks like TEC in a bit of a predicament right now. They can't seem to get 2 flags under their belt. It's 57 to 57 with a minute left in this half. So even if they do let it go a little bit, they're not going to be too far behind in terms of a score lead. Ooh, Fizzy picks up a knife on Mellow. Fizzy's going to back off with that Vepra piece, trying to put up a kill on the Overlook. He's going to get put down by Crazy. Picks up 2 kills. Let's see what he does. He's still on the Overlook. Picks up a 3rd in the end. He's going to stay up there and just make sure no one has that C flag. They have got the A flag locked down. I imagine that's probably realized on those stairs doing that for his team. They have spawned all on the C flag. Fizzy picks up 2 kills. It looks like Luke and Realize going to pick up kills as well in the end. Realize coming around the backside to check B. Trying to put some kills down with the SC 2010. Can be backed up by Robs, it looks like. Picks up a kill on Fizzy. Wongy picks up a kill on Mellow. It's actually Mellow and Wongy going at it there. Crazy picks up a kill on Wongy. Luke doing a great job of just baiting Realize in there. He hadn't got a position. Crazy picks up a knife kill on Luke in the end. He's going to back off and make sure they can pick up this B flag. They do have the A, but one of the XTAZ members rotating around to the A side. It is still so even right now. Only 2 points in it at the halftime break. XTAZ are going to go into the second half with a 2-point lead, and in Domination that pretty much means nothing, to be honest, because the scores change so quickly. I suppose every point counts in the end, especially if it did come to a 1-point or 2-point advantage. But that's just going to be how it goes, and we're going to start the second half up with the teams switching side. If you're just joining us, this is the Gfinity Pro Scrims. TEC versus XTAZ. TEC up 2-1 in the series. They took the Domination for the first map. They took the Blitz as the third map. XTAZ taking the Search and Destroy. And XTAZ in the prime position for this Domination as they are 2 points up in the first half. And we're going to start it back up and see how the two teams fare up in this one. It looks like the slaying power of XTAZ just a little bit superior in that game. TEC doing a great job equally. They are no slouch when it comes to the slaying game. Let's see how this all works out. I think we should probably jump on board with the XTAZ team and see what they do. Just checking that everyone is good to go. Spotting a lack of numbers on that mini-map. We might actually have a problem with someone not connecting. And I think we are... Yep. Oh, no. We got everyone? No, we don't. It looks like one of the XTAZ members has actually not connected. And it looks like it was, in fact, Necrome that time. Bear with us while we get that sorted out. I apologize for this inconvenience. I will try and get hold of Necrome via an admin, see what exactly is going on right now. But a reminder once again, I suppose, we are on Twitter at Gfinity. We are on Facebook, facebook.com/Gfinity UK. If you still use Facebook, you're one of the few people that does. Personally, I use it to talk to family members, but that's just me. We also have a YouTube, Gfinity TV. If you actually are watching this and for some reason you now have to leave the house, I don't know, for football training or something like that, who knows what you do in your spare time, you can watch the VOD on the YouTube channel. I'm personally in charge of that. I'm a little bit slacking when it comes to getting the Pro Scrims videos up, but they are quite large files, so you have to bear with me. There's lots of other things we've got cooking up here at Gfinity. I'm only one man, can only do so many jobs at once. But we try and get those Pro Scrims up as quickly as possible. I will try and get this one up as soon as possible. I will make it my top priority in case you are interested to see how this one ends out in the end. We do have the previous Pro Scrims VODs up on our YouTube channel as well. That's the place you want to go if you do want to watch any VODs that involve the Gfinity brand on it. We have a top plays of the week, so the games that we have going on during the week from things like Pro Scrims. I have no idea who that guy is, so let's get... Well, he's actually backed out, but we do have the top plays of the week which come from our Pro Scrims and our events, and hopefully in the future when we do start it, it will be the Pro League, which I believe starts next week. And I know there's a lot of hype and interest in that. We got 6 of the top European teams competing for quite a big cash prize. And you can watch that all on the MLG TV /Gfinity stream. We'll be streaming it every Monday and Thursday, I believe, for the next 3 weeks. What else have we got going on apart from that? I believe we've also put out a FIFA tournament, which we've had an incredible reception for. So if you're one of those guys who not only enjoys a bit of Call of Duty, but enjoys a bit of FIFA, we have got an open online tournament for FIFA going on for the 360. Those of you who are interested in Xbox One, we will be making something happen soon for the Xbox One, but we're just making sure that our Xbox 360 players are kept happy, because obviously not everyone has the money and not everyone was able to get hold of an Xbox One, so we thought we would cater to the 360 first, but by the turn of the new year, no doubt about it, we'll be looking at Xbox One, as well as Call of Duty Ghosts. We'll be looking at Xbox One within the new year, I'm sure. So thank you for all of your tremendous support, thank you for that. We will be looking into other games in the future. For those of you who think we're just a one-trick pony in one specific game, we are looking at other games as well. Don't you worry about that. All of it will kept hush-hush for now, but just to put that in your mind that we are looking at other games, if that is something that takes your interest. We are going to start the second half of Domination. It is XTAZ that lead the first half by 2 points. Not much of a difference, but it could matter in the end. Let's see if it matters this time. As we're on board, we realise he's going to go and take that C flag with his team. They're doing a very quick job of making sure that they can have that for themselves. Crazy jumps up on the overlook. Mello puts down a kill, so they've got to make a rush for the B flag. One of the Lone Rangers from XTAZ making his way into the B flag. He needs to jump on that as quickly as possible. He's actually delaying it for some reason. He does eventually jump on it. Looks like two of the TEC members going to go in there and challenge. Kills going down all over the place. Wongy doing a great job of going solo on it. Robs picks up a kill on Wongy. Necrom's going to come through the kitchen. He knows one man is in there somewhere. He's actually going to come around the back as he's going to jump on that flag, so he knows exactly where he's going to be. Sprints around the corner, picks up the kill on Robs. He knows someone else is down there. Shots have been going down. Just trying to bait him out, juke him, see if he can get a kill. No, crazy, picks up Necrom in the end. Wongy coming from the kitchen, answers back on him. He's got an easy B flag there if he can pick it up. Robs is going to cap that C flag with a teammate. It's all square at the moment, 8 points apiece with almost a minute gone. Wongy's just going to hard scope that kitchen with the B flag. He does pick it up in the end, and it looks like TEC on the back foot once again. Wongy picks up another kill on Crazy. He's doing a great job right now of just locking that down. He's 4-1 right now, very early on in this game. He's going to come around the backside on the left-hand side of the map. Must assume they're going to be spawning C and Pro Shop, so they'll be looking to come up those stairs towards B flag. Necrom taking some stun grenades to the face. He's going to lie down with that AR. Let's see what happens. Is he going to challenge? He's going to jump around. He picks up some shots on Robs. What's Robs going to do? Which side is he going to come out of? Stun grenade and Semtex coming out. Robs just makes it out of there alive. And there's the challenge from Crazy. Great teamwork from those two to make sure they can pick up a kill. Necrom in such a prominent position right there. They do manage to get out of that alive, and they have got the advantage going to take this flag. Rob's doing a great job of playing the sweeper role on the C flag as well. Wongy and Co do have 2 flags to their name, and Robs and Co just pick up the C flag, and they're just struggling to get something out of this. They are 13 points behind at this point with 3 minutes left. Got to make something happen here. Luke picks up a kill on the Pro Shop. They're actually spawning in the middle of the map, and they're making a move to the B flag. Wongy playing the baiting role, the smoke completely hiding his presence as he lies in the doorway for the kitchen. Very big advantage they're starting to lead up here with 2 minutes 45. This isn't the first half either. This is the second half. There's no real comebacks. There's no real chance for error right now. There's Wongy once again lying on the floor doing a great job of that prone work right now. He's going to move to the stairs and on the C flag. See if he can get a triple cap going as they are locked in that pro shot right now. They're actually going to move round to the A flag as well, so you imagine Wongy might try and... No, he's going to actually rotate with Luke round to this A side. They predicted it great. Luke picks up a 2-piece. Can he pick up the third? Oh, almost picks it up, and Crazy answers back. Well, Wongy's there to pick up another one. They're going to spawn on the C flag once again, and the points are just racking up. 23 points, 24 points in their favor right now. They are just all over the place, TEC, and they've got to make something happen. They've actually got a spawn on the B flag. One of them is going to pick up the C flag just to lock them in there. Fizzy picks up a kill. Can he pick up the second? No. Mello picks up Fizzy in the end. Wongy moving through the middle of the map. They have spawned on the B flag. Wongy just setting up for the spawn trap. One of them's in the kitchen. Shot's going to go down. He's going to back off to the backside. 2 of them moving through that backhand alleyway towards the C flag. One of them's actually on the C flag. Fizzy's going to go up and try and challenge. Shooting a dead body. That's not going to work out for him too well. Robs picks up the kill in the end. No, it was in fact Mello that picks up the kill. Rob's trying to go up the stairs. Necron picks up the kill. Realize sitting in the kitchen. What's going to go on here? TEC just not in their numbers right now, and they're still falling behind right now with the... They've actually got 2 flags in their favor, but they need to pick it up quickly with 1 minute 20 on the clock. I don't think it's going to be enough, and considering how frantic the strike zone is, that flag can easily go back in the favor of XTAZ very quickly, or one of the flags, so they've got to make sure they hold on to it as soon as possible. Luke going to try and make something happen on that B flag. He's been playing great this series. Necrom as well, likewise. The whole XTAZ team have been playing great. Necrom just going to come around the back. He's going to actually let him go straight out the door, put some shots down. He's going to chuck a Semtex with a stun grenade. Robs actually turns on him and gets a kill right there. TEC still have this flag in their favor. They could bring this back. They probably need to get a triple cat, and they're going for it right now as the XTAZ team are spawning on the pro shop. There's only 2 of them alive. Actually, they're spawning all over the place. They can pick up the C flag. Mello trusts the Semtex, gets a hit market, picks up 1 kill, picks up the 2nd kill just to keep it in their favor. Is he going to go for the triple cap? One's coming from the stairs. The stun grenade is going to go down. They have got that triple cap on. This could be the moment where TEC bring it back. Realize going to try and cook a grenade and chuck it through the hole. Can that land? That would be so clutch if he does. No crazy answers. That's 4 members of the XTAZ team going down. They had such an advantage and they haven't got it going. One's going to spawn on the pro shop, 2 on the pro shop. That's Necrom and Co. Luke picks up a huge double kill. They're going to pull this back, and I think they're going to actually keep this series in their favor. It's so close on the end. 2 points in it right now. Necrom with a clutch kill. That's going to be XTAZ taking it by the skin of their teeth this time. 3-point advantage. Wow, these domination games between these 2 teams do not disappoint. They've been so close in both the games. Absolutely tremendous stuff. We thought it was so dominant for XTAZ, and it was so much their favor for this map. And it was just great play by the TEC lineup to bring it back when they needed to. And it was so close in the end, but XTAZ prevailed in the end, and they take that 4th map domination strike zone. So it's 2 apiece in the series. And we're going to go to a 5th and final map. The decider between XTAZ and TEC will be coming up shortly, right after this commercial. Welcome back to the Gfinity Pro Scrims. My name is Chris Trout, aka the Trout91. We're watching TEC versus XTAZ. It's been nail-biting stuff. 2-all this series sits at, and we're going to be playing a Search and Destroy on Sovereign to decide the series final. It's been great stuff. TEC took the domination. It was a very one-sided affair in the first half. It came so close in the ending, and TEC took it just by the skin of their teeth. Search and Destroy was a close affair. 6-4 ended to XTAZ. The Blitz was an 8-7 thriller in favor of TEC. They took it in the dying moments, and XTAZ had such a strong lead in the second half of that domination on strike zone, and they let it slip, and it was only a couple of points that separated the two, but XTAZ managed to stay strong and take the lead and bring it back to 2-all in the series for this Search and Destroy final. So we're on board with Crazy right now. He's going to chuck a preemptive stun grenade. Does get something on there, so he knows that someone's in there. Robs is actually in the control room just waiting for Crazy to make some sort of communication or chuck a Semtex. He is going to chuck it. Checking his corner, making sure that no one's there. There is someone on the stairway though, and I'm pretty sure he knows it as well. He's just waiting to challenge, maybe catch him off guard. Oh, he does challenge. Oh, the hip fire not good enough. Wongi picks up that kill, and he's going to back out of there. And just in case someone does try and challenge him on the stairs, he's going to move up to the catwalk, see what he can make happen. Looks like they're all sitting in that controller room. Be the very prominent bomb site for this map at least. Let's see what this is going to happen. They've actually got someone behind enemy lines right now coming from the backside. Let's see how he does. We'll stay on board with Wongi just before something happens. Fizzy picks up a kill there with the sniper rifle. Wongi challenges, picks up another one. There's only one member of the TEC lineup left. That is Robs. He picks up a kill. Necrom going to be on the backside, picks up the kill. And that is an easy round for the XTAZ team, and they go 1-0 up. So I would say for the first time they're actually leading in this series with the one-round advantage that they have for the Search and Destroy. Let's see how the TEC lineup fare up when they are on the defensive side in response to the XTAZ attack. Robs is actually going to go up through the top, jump through the broken window, try and get there as quickly as possible. He's got his running shoes on. He's actually going to back out into he's actually on the catwalk. It could have been wise for him to get into the control room. He's got a teammate watching his back with the thermal. Oh, he's going to try and challenge, but just as that happens, the Semtex does go down. He's going to back off. Realize putting some shots down. Doesn't spot someone in the mystery. Oh, it almost puts him down, but Mello, I think, finishes that one up with that Remington. He must have literally been one shot away from death. And Fizzy picks up a surprise kill on Realize. Mello's still down on the bottom. It's a 2v2 situation right now. Robs with that SMG on the catwalk. Probably not the best place for him to be. Does jump down. It's surely going to give away his position. No, Luke didn't hear it. And he gets picked up very easily. Another kill gets answered back. And I believe that was, in fact, Mello who picked up that kill. Yes, it was. He was in the control room. Fizzy not spotting him. Goes up onto the platform. Gets shut down. And that's going to be 1-all in the series. You just can't seem to separate these two teams. They are so close between each other right now. And we're going to see what TEC do in response. They've got to try and take this lead back. They had a good advantage twice in this series, and they've let it slip. So let's see how they do get on. Robs is going to run straight through to the B side. I think that was, in fact, a Semtex that got chucked out. He still has a stun grenade on him. Necrom's sitting on that conveyor belt, I think it was. Robs and Mello taking control of this control room. There's actually one on the top level. No, he's actually on the bottom. Wongi picks up the kill. Robs answers back. Just good positioning from him to make sure that kills were exchanged in the right place. So that's going to be a 3 against 3. Crazy going to try and crawl out and pick up this bomb plant. It's not going to happen. He does jump out. Shots are going to go down. Luke picks up that kill. Probably not the best idea for Crazy to do that. You're sure that they're going to be looking at the bomb site in a situation like that. Looks like Fizzy's going to try and use that sniper rifle to good effect. He's going to reload his Remington, check the backside in case someone does flank round. Doesn't look like TEC are the kind of team that do that kind of stuff. They look like a very front kind of approaching team. They go straight from the front and they don't really mess about with anything else. Straight up the middle it looks like. And Necrom sitting there. I believe there is another person. No, maybe not. Oh, is he going to pick up the kill? No, Robs turns on him in the end. And Necrome goes down, trying to be a little bit sneaky about that one. Doesn't work out for him. Rob's is actually going for the plant here. Does jump back up just in time to put Necrome down. And I believe he was getting an assist from one of his teammates there to help pick up that kill. So TEC do take the lead 2-1 in this map. Let's see what is going to happen now. It's been all about the B-bomb site for these first 3 rounds, and I imagine that for the remainder of the game it's going to be a lot about that B-bomb site, but we'll be interested to see who makes the first move for the A-bomb site and how they go about that. It's not the greatest of bomb sites to attack, I have to admit, but it's certainly going to switch things up as Luke tries to check the stairs in case someone is there. Actually worked out very well for Wongi when he sat on those stairs, so quite surprised that no one else has made that push. Luke is going to take full advantage of an empty hallway though, and Fizzy's still sitting on the control room. Might be a good idea for them to get the early push on that bomb site. They do have the overall venue, and you can actually plant that bomb quite out of the way as Fizzy picks up a kill on Robs. If I can find him. Wongi's still sitting in the back. Crazy's right up in there. Mello trying to jump on the control room. It doesn't actually work out. He's caught in mid-sprint by Wongi, who's sitting on the back. Crazy's still up there. He picks up a kill on Luke. So it is a 2v1 situation. Crazy's got all the work to do. He's got to be careful about what he's doing. He knows that someone's back there. Is someone going to challenge? No, someone's on the control room at B. And they've actually jumped down. I think they're checking the A-bomb site. Going to call out that he's not there. Probably going to rotate round back to B, or maybe bait him out to plant. He's actually going to get tagged up. They're both going to move to the A-bomb site. He's going to actually put that bomb down. It's up to Crazy to make something happen there. Just checking the generator room. You go in that generator room, you're not in a good position to make anything happen, especially with a Bison, I have to admit. He's actually got someone rotating right round the backside, see if they can pincer him in. And now he's in the generator room. He's kind of stuffed at this point, as he's going to get shot in the back any moment now. There it is on Necrome. Great patience from XTAZ to just pincer him in. Crazy didn't give himself any favors there, backing into the generator room and putting himself in a position where he couldn't really make anything happen from that place that he was in. So it's going to be 2-2 right now for both teams. So even throughout this entire series. Actually one of my favourite pro scrims I've watched so far, and I hope that future pro scrims are just as exciting as this one. I hope you guys have been enjoying it at home. Let's see what happens. We're on board with Crazy. He's going to move into the control room. Is he going to go for that quick plant? No, he's going to back off in case someone was there. Robs picks up a kill on Wongi. Realize sitting on the back. Crazy still on that bomb. Is he going to go for the plant? He's actually going to peek out and try and pick it up. Mello with the AR, just seeing if something happens. There's actually someone on the stairs, so Robs is sitting there just in case they do challenge forward. The bomb's going to go down. 40 seconds left for XTAZ to make something. Necro picks up a kill and realizes he's actually got an MTAR out. Luke challenges, not going to work out. Fizzy picks up a kill on Mello. Fizzy picks up another one. It's up to Crazy to do something here. He's still laying on the control room panel. Let's see what happens. He hasn't moved from the situation. They're probably thinking he has. He's going to pick up a kill on Necro. He's got one more left. Fizzy picks it up in the end. Crazy just caught out there. They both challenged at the same time. Great communication and timing from those two. Crazy in a bad situation. In that kind of situation, it probably would have been best for him to jump off the panel, but you can imagine he'd probably get followed or at least put down. He had no idea where the other member was. Would have probably been the smartest choice of maneuvers, but you can't really sit there wondering what if or what could have happened. Just got to move forward as XTAZ have taken the lead in this map. Once again, 3-2. Got to win 3 more rounds to win it. And Necrome picks up a knife kill on Wongi. I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but they haven't done themselves any favors as they are now 3 men down unnecessarily. And that might be the go-ahead for the TEC lineup to be a bit more aggressive in this round. As Fizzy he's going to get caught out cooking a grenade. Realize picking up the kill. Luke answers back on Crazy. Robs is right up in the bomb site. There's one more left of the XTAZ members, and it looks like there's 3 members of TEC up. Luke picks up a kill. He's going to rotate back. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill and realize that's going to be 3-0. I'm not too sure what exactly happened there on the XTAZ team. It's caused that knife in the back, but they're surely going to be a little bit annoyed at each other for the fact that that did happen. Last time I saw an accidental knife friendly fire kill in a search and destroy was on Modern Warfare 3. I believe it was EGL 8, and I think it was Josh on Magcat Flux. I can't remember exactly who it was. I'll have to check. I'm sure most of you at home know what it was for Modern Warfare 3. I believe it was Search and Destroy on C-Town against Optic. And I did laugh at it, but I was also a bit like, what on earth are they doing? But enough of my anecdotes. We're on board with Crazy right now, who is on the bomb. Mello is sitting on the stairs, just making sure that no one comes up. Rob's in his usual spot. They've actually lost a member very early on in this game at someone trying to plant the bomb. It looked like it was in fact realized in the end. So let's see how they come back from this. It is 3-all right now. The XTAZ team look like they're set up very defensively. They're not actually in the control room. They're kind of waiting for something to happen. They've got to put the bomb down eventually with 40 seconds left, and there's no way they're realistically going to get out there in any safe form. But Realize picks up a kill on Necrom, so sorry, it was Realize that's still alive. Crazy that went down with the bomb plant. Looks like he's the bomb runner for most of this. Luke is still alive, and it does look like it's 2-on-2 right now. One of them's actually come around the back on the catwalk. Turn it around! It's like something out of a pantomime. You just want to shout to him, turn around, but he has no idea that you're there. Wongy is on the catwalk, doesn't pick up the kill. Great play from the TEC lineup. 4-3. They were a man down very early on, but they did manage to bring it back. Got to question the XTAZ setup there and exactly what they were doing. They had the man advantage. They could have made something happen there, but they kind of waited it out so long, and they didn't really have a good eye on all corners of the maps. And I just got to say that they let themselves down there. So it is 4-3 to TEC right now. Let's see what they're going to do. We're on board with Rolls with that Bison. And he's going to run once again. He's got a very predictable route, it looks like. I have to admit, I'm not sure why he climbs on that ledge, but either way, he's actually decided to chuck a Semtex first of all right now as they come up the catwalk. No one actually there to receive that Semtex from him. He's going to sit in the control room for once, so a little bit different from what he usually does. Wongy picks up first blood on Crazy right there. Crazy probably not having the greatest games. I don't know what the score is. Realize picks up a kill on Necrom, and they're going to probably plant that bomb, the XTAZ members. Robs picks up an easy kill on Fizzy. There's 2 left for XTAZ right now to try and make something happen. There's 3 members of the TEC lineup left. Rob's sitting on the catwalk as usual, and Luke picks up a kill and Realize as well. Mello answers back, so it's a 2v1 situation. Luke's got to make something happen. Does reload that Remington. Remington probably not the best option in a situation like this. Oh, his aim! What was he doing? He's had such a good shot, especially to take out someone like Realize, who wasn't really moving much. To go and throw it away like that, I think he was just caught off guard by that, and he knew he had an assault rifle, and he wasn't going to be able to maneuver like he was. Maybe he thought he had Stalker on, I don't know, but wasn't particularly prepared for that engagement, and he does suffer for it. So it's now match point for TEC right now. 5-3. Realize actually pulling out the sniper rifle. He's got an overkill Remington as well. And let's see what he's going to pull out of the bag as Robs and Crazy are running straight for that control, and not a single team player really going for the A-bomb site right from the get-go. He spots one. Is he going to poke out? It'd be foolish if he did, and realizes predicting he probably won't. So he's going to stay on the catwalk. Check the underside. Mello's actually there. Check the right-hand side in case someone does come from the back. Based on the mini-map, he is not going to make a challenge. Mello picks up the first blood on Wongy. That's an advantage to TEC right now. 4v3. Fizzy's right up in the control room. He could make something happen. Realize still in the back. Mello looking there as well. Rob's coming down the stairs. Is he going to come up behind someone? Yes, he does. He does pick up Luke. That's 2 down now and 2 left to go. TEC actually have lost a member there. Fizzy's going to get picked up, so it's a 3v2 situation. Oh, my God. Oh, and Robs does manage to pick up a kill on Fizzy. There's one member of the XTAZ lineup left. He's got to make something happen. Shot's going down. It's not going to work out. Necrom all alone. They know exactly where he is. He's got 23 seconds to make something happen on this bomb site. 20 seconds left to pick up 3 kills and get a bomb defuse, or his team lose the series. He does pick up one on Robs. They know exactly where he is. Actually, in fact, that bomb's gone down. I apologize about that. Necrom, he's got to pick up some kills. He's got a little bit of time to work with. He's got 30 seconds, and they backed off so much that they have given themselves such a clear advantage. He's checking all his corners he can. He is going to spot one, picks up the kill. Can he pick up a second? No! He's shut down just before he can get back in the doorway. And that is going to be the series to TEC. Crazy doing a great job of just sitting on that catwalk and waiting for something to happen. He picks up Necrome just before he can retreat back indoors. That is going to be the series to TEC. They take it 3-2 in maps, like nail-biting stuff. One of the best series I think we've personally had on the Pro Scrims here at Gfinity. Great play all around, and it was great stuff from both teams all across the board. Thank you for TEC and XTAZ for performing in this Pro Scrims. Really do appreciate it, and all the teams that do take part in these Pro Scrims. I hope you guys have enjoyed this evening's matchup. We'll be back on Thursday for another Pro Scrims. Stay tuned for that. We'll be announcing it on Twitter when that will be going live. I hope you've had a good day, and I will see you later. Goodbye.